am a teenager. We are all teenagers. Teenagers who stay up late when everyone else is asleep. Teenagers who feel moody, whether it's happy or gloomy. And teenagers who all face issues at some period of time. Some can be disastrous, and some can be sublime. However, a teenage issue I'm here to talk to you about today is relationships. Are they beneficial, or do they just take more ticks and tocks on the clock? Well, listen here, ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a shock. As quoted by Dean Martin, let me tell you about the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees and the moon up above, and the thing called love. Yes, I'm here to suggest that relationships are far more trouble than they are worth. So you may wonder why teenage relationships are an issue. Well, it's the adolescent age we all go through. Stages where years can be confusing, immature, and insecure, even for our parents for sure. You're teeming with hormones, which may lead to unrequited love, therefore leads to pressure for a beautiful beloved. When teens are in a relationship, a variety of problems can arise. These include pressure, education, dependency and self-worth, your social status, and immaturity. And that's not pretty, you see. And I'm not saying that relationships are at all bad, it's just the way in which we treat them. So get out your pen and pad. How's it immature? Well, teens are inexperienced and young. We all think we know what's best for us, even before we go tongue to tongue. What I mean by this expression is that by even having your first kiss can be a bliss. But you see, in a teen's mind, it's always changing. It's really because we're clinically aging. Yeah, I agree that love is a feeling, and therefore any age can feel it. But in a teen's mind, love has so many feelings that you will never see the end of it. Long-term relationships can last up to a year. Short-term relationships can lead to depression, and depression can lead to a tear. Depression when the relationship ends, especially when it's the truth that bends. What I believe is that you tend to grieve when the bee suddenly stings. It's interesting at times what life can bring. Let me tell you about education on the other hand. Let's say when you're a boy, she's always on your mind. And haven't you heard the expression that love is blind? You're in class. Would you expect to pass? You would probably be texting him or her at that very moment. Every lesson, every minute, or every hour. Well, hey babe. It becomes a flow of messages, just like the water from a shower. Brother, does spending time with your girlfriend and neglecting homework make you don't want to feel like a plain old jerk? Or sister, spending time with your man, whatever it may be you both plan? Ha, yeah right. What some teens don't get is that school is important, because without education, your relationship would be gone in an instant. How about even skipping school together, or how we say, wagging, dragging his or her focus away from the important things, and then the school bell rings. No wonder it's proven that teenage grades slip when you're in a relationship. Studies show that educated couples are more successful. I guess that's proven with all the teen relationships that were unsuccessful. You see, teens aren't fully educated. In fact, educated is mostly hated. But what I personally believe is that relationships are a privilege and education should come first. There's no point going into one if it's unrehearsed. You must be responsible and mature about it. It's doubt like a tree. Having it thought out well, and you'll have no doubt. No worries, and it'll be all sweet. Too often teens enter into a relationship before they even love themselves, which leads into dependency. The first love is with the person you see in the mirror. When there's low self-esteem, your so-called self-worth will go downstream. When you learn more about yourself and grow your personalities, it will definitely build confidence. Brother, if she enters a relationship without that confidence, it won't be long before she begins to believe that her worth is only as half of a teen couple. After all, it's supposed to be a double effort. Brother, is that too much trouble? A relationship without confidence is like a cell phone with no service. And what do you do with a phone with no service? You play games. Isn't that a shame? You don't want to go down that road again and again. What about your social status? Being part of a teen couple can even alter teen social status at school. Friends thinking that's not cool? Brother, you might feel that you're unpopular unless you're with your girlfriend. Even you girls at it could be given an uneasy label. Just because you seem to date a lot, it hurts like a gunshot. Unfortunately, social status means almost everything to us teenagers. Peer acceptance, appreciation, and liking. That's all what we're wanting. Yet taunting and criticizing isn't that pleasant, but hey, when it's deep, you will sing. People think what they think. They're not necessarily true, but can truly affect you. If you don't know already, when teens are participants in a relationship, a variety of problems can arise. Us teens can feel pressured, stressed out, and neglectful of other responsibilities, and that's another reason why they lack relationship abilities. And I'm not saying that relationships are overall bad, but us teens should enter one once we're ready, steady, and 100% committed. Now, I'm not saying that, remember what they say, good things come to those who wait, and waiting is what I shall do. Being patient is my advice to you. To every sister and to every brother, this is from one teenager to another.